Coach, congratulations on getting one.
Thanks. First time we won round one, so we'll take it all day, and we get to play for another trophy tomorrow.
What did you see from your team?
I thought the second two periods we were really, really just sound, and we looked like a mature team that knew how to win games. First period was a little sloppy both ways, but we got through it with a lead. And the second period, it was a really good period. We could have been easily 4-5-1. They made a hell of a play on a freshman we had out in the kill. But Smolen really bounced back and scored two good ones for us in the third, and we got it done.
I wanted to ask you about the Rally, specifically the one where he made the strip in the defensive zone.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a play.
Yeah, he's really starting to use his big body, and he's a big, strong kid that can skate and really rip the puck, and he showed in that play there. It was really impressive. So he was really good tonight, and he's given us the senior leadership we need out of him. So was Benji. That line was tremendous.
Your bottom six of the whole, and I apologize for here. What did you just think of that bottom six? I mean, they were phenomenal.
Yeah, they gave us a ton of energy. That's what their job is, to give us energy, play with energy and finish checks and get pucks in. And they have the ability to chip in offensively, and they obviously did tonight in a major way. So when we have that scoring depth, we're a tough team to beat, and I think that's a big reason why we've lost 3 games in 22.
And that O'Reilly Smolen line in particular, just what about those guys playing together do you think? Why did it work so well tonight?
Well, they've been, when we had them together for the first, I think, 6-7 games of the year, and then we had some injuries and we broke them up. Consistently, they've probably been our most effective line. I can trust them in every situation. I can put them out there in the D zone. 2 of them kill regularly. Can kill. They've scored big goals. I put them out there 5-on-6. So they're kind of a Swiss Army knife. And college hockey, really at any level, the team with the best third line generally wins. And when those guys are third line and they play with the energy they did tonight, they're going to win a lot of games.
What'd you tell your guys? You said you liked your that second half of 2 periods. What'd you tell going into the first and the second?
Just get it going, right? We have way more, and we were lucky to get out of there with a lead. But the 2 goals that we scored were execution of exactly what we practiced all week, what our pre-scout was, and it was just to grind a young team down in the O-zone and get them running around and find somebody in the high ice, and that's what we did in goal 1. And then the second goal, we were just grinding it down below the goal line, and Kyle Smolen made a great play, and that gave us a lot of energy going into the room, a lot of energy.
They did it last week, but going into another game against a team we didn't know who was going to play, what is the pre-scout like for that to get ready for a championship?
Yeah, we play a different opponent in these things, so again, we're going to focus on us more than Omaha tomorrow. We're ready for Omaha. You obviously pre-scout both opponents, so we're ready. We have it ready to go. And Omaha's a really good team. They're big, they can skate, they got a lot of skill, they're good goaltending, they're a couple of really, really big, good D. So it's going to be a battle.
Speaking of focusing on yourself, I know I keep asking you about this, but your team seems zeroed in on just how important all these games are at this point.
Yeah, no, they know. They realize where we are and what we need to do, and every game's kind of a game 7 for us, and we have to have that mentality. It doesn't mean if we drop them, we're out, because we're not, but we have to be urgent and desperate in every situation, and I felt like tonight, especially in the last 2 periods, we really didn't give up much. So our guys defended really well and managed pucks well, and they bought in to get pucks in behind the D. And for some of the skill guys, to see a Lucas Sillinger self-chip a puck and go in on the forecheck and BF1, he knows it's playoff hockey time. So if he's doing it, everybody can do it.
Over the past few weeks, you talked about your D not trying to turn over pucks. What do you think about your D tonight?
I thought they were pretty good. The first period a little bit shaky, but for the most part, they were good. Timmy scared me, but Timmy's Timmy, and he ends up making plays out of something. But they're fine. They were good.
Away from tonight, what was it like to see what Joey did in the class?
Oh, it was awesome. It was so awesome. I think everybody here is so proud of him. I've talked to him a couple times, and then he had an unbelievable game again last night. So he's feeling it. He's in a rhythm. He's finally been able to get into a rhythm, which he hasn't been allowed to do at that level, because he's been a third guy called up or a backup, and now that he's the guy with Grubauer out, he's in a rhythm, and you can see it.
Does it mean a little bit more that tomorrow you're going to be seeing another NCHC opponent?
I don't think so. No, I wouldn't overplay that yet. We're going to develop rivalries when we get in that league, but we're excited to play an NCHC opponent. They're very good, and they got a nice pairwise ranking. So it's going to be a big game for both teams to gain those points.
Right. I mean, Brian, first for you, 2 goals. Your game just looks kind of on a different level tonight. How do you feel?
Felt really good. I think our line right now found some really good chemistry, and kind of building off last weekend and playing for a trophy is really fun. So I think that was kind of a big contribution to that.
Ryan, you along with Kyle and Benji have been together, 2 kind of seniors and long tenured devils with a freshman. How was that kind of dynamic?
Yeah, I think Smolen blends really well with me and Benji, and me and Benji have played together for a really long time, and it's kind of shown on the ice around.
Ryan, with KSU Press, great game tonight. Tell us about your first goal.
First goal, Kyle's cutting back down low and found me in front of the net, put it right under the bar, and me and Chucky were working on that in pregame skate this morning, so it felt really nice. Yes.
Kyle, I want to go back to you. I mean, your game looks really good tonight as well. You're part of that bottom 6 that just looks like it's just feeling it.
Yeah, no, like you said, like having 2 seniors working with you every day, kind of giving you advice on how to play the game the right way, it just makes it easy to want to go out there every night and play for them. And when you practice with them every week and you work with them and they give you advice, it kind of makes the games easier. So
That play at the end of the first, were you just trying to throw it in front of the net and see what would happen, or what kind of went there? You have 2 defenders on your net.
Yeah, our structure, we kind of have a guy always around the net, and I've been playing with O and Benji for so long at this point where I just kind of have an idea where they're going to be, and they saw me was there, I just put the puck in a good area, and he did the rest. So.
I wanted to ask you guys, I asked Greg the same thing, but you guys know the importance of every game, especially when you're playing a team that can help you win the pairwise. Does it feel like this team is dialed in right now, second half of the season, to just be focused every game?
Yeah, being independent, it's kind of a tricky thing in college hockey, but we've owned that really well here, and especially the second half, we want to make a push for playoffs. We've got to take care of games, especially at home.
Yeah, to go along with that, it's just every day you show up at the rink, it's the same thing. Everyone's dialed in, and there's only one goal in mind, and that's to move up in any way possible. And everyone's doing everything they can, and everyone's pulling their weight. So.
How did it feel this weekend to finally close things out in 5-on-5? Not good in the overtime, you just get it done in regulation.
Yeah, we've had a tough time putting away wins in regulation, but playing for a trophy in our own home is huge for us, and we've never won this first game, especially in Mullet, so it's exciting to play tomorrow for a trophy.
Ryan, for you personally, you've been in a little bit of slump this year, but how good did it feel to finally get that off your back and get rid of that?
Yeah, it felt good for sure. I definitely wanted to do the monkey off the back Sally, but I definitely felt like there was more coming later in the game, so it felt nice to get to tonight, for sure.